What is going on, guys? It is Pex, and we are live right now. Another day to be alive, a very beautiful day to get started. If you're just joining us for the first time, drop a fire on the chat and let's go. Make sure you're subscribed, and of course, you're ready for a good one. Today, we're going to be looking at GBPUSD and USD card. So I need you to share the live to as many people as possible. Let's get started for the day. Let's go. Let's go. If you're just joining us, drop some fires on the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Are you ready? Drop some fires on the chat if you're ready for today. I'm not seeing the fire, guys. I'm not seeing the fire, guys. Drop the fire. Drop the fire. Let's go. Let's go. Today is going to be good. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Exactly. Where exactly are you joining us from? From Nigeria, from Lagos, from Ekiti, from Kenya, from Nairobi, from Rwanda. Let's get going. Let's get going. Where are you joining us from? Let's go. Where are you joining us from? Drop it on the chat. Drop it on the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Drop it on the chat. I see you, Ghana. I see India. I see Kenya. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're rolling. We're rolling. We're rolling. Lagos, Nigeria. Asaba. Nigeria. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Cross River. Nice one. Join us live. Let's get started. GBPUSD about to go to the moon. What pair should we be looking at today? What pair do you have in mind? For me, I got GBPUSD on my mind, and there is a reason why. I'm going to be explaining that right here. So tell me, what pair are you looking out for? GBPUSD, XAUSD? Let us know. Join the live. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I see USD card, GBP USD, USD card, GBP USD, and all those stuffs. Okay, no problem. I'm going to be explaining what I have for you guys today, and I want your eyes to be on the chart. All right. Remember, the goal here is to be able to follow our system and make the most out of it. But before we start, how many of you have gotten your gold funded account? Before we start, how many of you have gotten your gold funded account? If you've got your gold funded account, drop 1 in the chat. If you've gotten your gold funded account, drop 1 in the chat. Drop one in the chat. Let's go. I see the ones. I see the ones. I see the ones. Active. 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 I told you guys I'm going to get a payout. I told you guys I'm going to get a payout. And I did. Don't play. And I did. Don't play. Drop payout in the chat. W payout in the chat. Don't play. Remember that Euro USD trade? Wow, congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Drop congratulations in the chat. Drop congratulations in the chat. Dan FX has passed his phase 2 gold funded account. Drop congratulations in the chat. We are making funded traders. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Drop congratulations in the chat. We are winning. We are making funded traders. A lot of people passing their account. I passed my phase 2 yesterday. Let's go. They're currently reviewing my account. Of course, as long as you're live here, you're going to be winning. That's the goal. That's the goal. Like I said, enjoy the live while you can, because there is a time it is not going to happen again. But then enjoy the live. I see the wins. I see the wins. Congratulations to you, Dan FX. I saw yesterday where you posted you on your phase 2 and GBP USD trade gave us good bread before the reversal and you were able to get it done. Let's go. Congratulations to you. Hopefully you get your funded account as fast as possible, but then probably 2 to 3 business days. But let's see, next week you should be getting funded, and now you're going to be getting a payout, bro. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's the goal. The payout is the goal. The payout is the goal. The payout is the goal. If you guys can remember that Euro USD trade, this one right here, where I said the market is going to what? Drop. And I sent out the trade. Everybody cooked it. The market dropped massively. And of course, you can see how the market dropped. And the payout, boom. Easy payout. Easy 2K. Easy, easy, easy. W2K in the chat. Easy, easy. W2K in the chat. I got this payout like since on the 6th. Since on the 6th, which I've showed you guys on the live. I showed you guys on the live. I showed you guys on the live. I said I was going to make a video about it, and I did. I just did that yesterday. So you know how we do it. Watch the video. Let's go. Now, what do I have for you guys today? If you've gotten an account with Gold Funded Trader, let's go. If you've gotten an account with Gold Funded Trader, let's go. What did you miss? You missed somebody just got funded. Somebody just passed his phase 2 and they are reviewing his account. That is a big win for us. That is a big win for us. That is a big win. If you've gotten your Gold Funded Trader account, let's go. Now, what are we looking out for? For most of you guys that have not gotten your account yet, use the link in the description and take advantage of this 40% discount. 40% discount and the BOGO offer. If you buy one account, you're going to get another one free and a 40% discount. What am I expecting here? I'm expecting GBP USD. I'm expecting USD CAD. These two is going to be falling and it's going to be buying. But let us see if we're going to be able to find a trading position here on live. Remember, it is not always going to be win-win-win. It is also not always going to be trading day. You understand? We just have to look for the opportunity according to our system. And that is all that matters. All right? That is all that matters. Let's go. Now, what I'm seeing on this chart right here, sharing my screen. GBP USD is about to give us some bread. All right? GBP USD is about to give us some bread. And if you're not ready to eat this bread, then you might as well leave this live. If you're not ready to eat this bread, leave the live. I'm going to break it down to the best parts, to the best possible way I can. So I need you to pay perfect attention to this one. It is going to be tricky at the same time. It is going to be funny. Yesterday, why did I say it is going to be funny? Because yesterday, I got stopped out at break even. Yesterday was a very, very annoying day. Ain't gonna lie. You see this trade right here that I called for you guys? I got break even yesterday before FOMC came. I got break even yesterday before FOMC came. It's really painful, guys. I got break even before FOMC came. It is really painful. Ain't gonna lie. The market did the massive sell off, but I've broken even. And then you can see the reversal to the upside. Stopped me out. And I saw the market bleed all the way to the downside. Can you see this break even right here? Can you see this break even right here? I saw the market bleed all the way to the downside without my position on the trade again. All I can say is sometimes your system is going to not always be nice. And at the same time, your system is going to be your literal savior. Because most of the time, I might break even and then the market is going to reverse and hit my stops. I just saved myself a loss, right? But now, the same system made me miss out on a potential 2K move. More than that, because the lot size was quite huge. I missed out on the trade and it was quite annoying. But what can I say? This reversal happened before FOMC. As you can see, the time 7 o'clock on dot, the market started reversing back downwards. 7:30, it tanked. But it's not going to shake us. It's not going to shake us because we're back again. We're back again. All right. That is why I see I didn't have this stuff on here. We're not going to be doing anything. We just have to follow the system again because the system has kept us profitable to this point. The system gave us payout. The system made people pass their account. The system made a lot of funded traders. So why shouldn't we follow it? Now, what am I expecting? I'm looking out for a buy on GBPUSD. I know most of you guys are surprised. Buy? Pex buy? How is it buy? Whoa! I got my payout on GoFunded Trader, $181 on a 5K account. GoFunded is the best. Just with $17. Another congratulations. Drop congratulations in the chat. Drop congratulations in the chat. I remember this guy you were talking about. It is I remember you, Allo Live. You've been saying you're looking forward to. I remember when you started the phases where you were telling me you're in phase 2, you're in this. Now you've gotten a payout. Bro, drop congratulations in the chat, guys. Another funded trader, drop congratulations in the chat. This live is actually making people get to see the PEG strategy in action. You guys are seeing what the PEG strategy can do. I'm not seeing the correlations, guys. I'm not seeing the correlations. This is 2 people right now just gotten. This one is a payout. The other one was funded. Nah, bro. This is the PEG strategy in action. This is literally what we need, bro. This is it. This is it. Drop the congratulations in the chat because you might be the next. You might be the next. Drop the congrats in the chat. I just got my payout. And I remember yesterday, you were like, boss, is this going to get that? You were kind of doubtful. I'd be like, bro, chill out. They said you're going to pay you out. You're going to get paid out. And now you've gotten paid out. Congratulations to you. Allo Live. Congratulations to you. I'm super, super, super happy. This is something worth congratulating. This is something worth celebrating. And of course, yeah, congratulations to you. The PEG strategy is working. Don't play. The PEG strategy is working. And people are cooking. We are cooking again and again and again. You might just be next. Get your account to GoFunded Trader. Have a good verification identity and be ready. Link in description. I wouldn't tell you again. Grab the 40% discount and get your payout. Imagine this guy used only $17 to buy a 5K account and now he was able to make $181. Bro, I know it's going to be stressful. At the end of the day, passing the challenge phase 1, phase 2, phase, then you now it's stressful. But look at the return on investment. Look at the return on investment. Is this not more than 1 to 10 RR? $17 for 181. 1 to 10 is 171. But he's at 181. Come on. Drop the fires on the chat. Big congratulations to you, Alo Life. Big congratulations to you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Using $17 to make 181 is insane. Is insane. All right. Congratulations to you. I want send me your certificate. Send me your certificate. In fact, DanFX, send me your certificate anywhere you can find me, either Instagram or Telegram. Send me your payout certificate. Send me your funded certificate as well. Congratulations, congratulations. Big one, big one, big one, big one. Now, let's see. Can we get good payout again? Can we get good payout again? If you're here, you're going to win. You're going to win. Like I said, enjoy the life while you can, because time is coming. It's not going to be possible anymore. So enjoy it while you can. Like you can see, I'm pouring out every bit of information that you possibly need, from the prop firm that I use, to the strategy that I'm using, to this entry model, to the confluences, to the everything. Nah, stop playing. I also passed my 10K too. Vintage, stop playing. Are you sure? Drop congratulations in the chat again. Bro, drop congratulations in the chat again. People are winning. People are winning. People are winning. We have to congratulate the people that are winning. Another one. I also passed my 10K too yesterday. Drop congratulations again. Drop it. Drop it. Hello Life, I said I need to see your certificate of payout. Send it to me on Instagram. Congratulations. DanFX, I need to see your certificate as well. Vintage, drop it on Instagram. Let's go. Another one. I passed my account yesterday. Big congratulations to you once more. It seems like I'm just going to be shouting congratulations today. It's a good one. At the end of the day, that is the reason why we are here, actually. That's the reason why we're here, isn't it? That's the reason why we're here, bro. That is the reason why we're here. Winning is all we do. Even if in the midst of the loss, we lost. Yes, we lost. But then the wins is more than the loss. And that is the goal. That is what profitability is all about. That doesn't mean that, if we lose today, we're going to lose tomorrow. No. If we lose today, we win tomorrow. We win tomorrow. We lose, we win till we get to $1 million in funding. Congratulations to you again. We have 3 winners today: Alo Life, DanFX, and Vintage. I need the 3 certificates. I'm waiting for the Instagram messages. Let's go. Big congrats. So you can as well tag me on story, anything. I'll repost it. Congratulations to you guys. Now, what am I looking out for on GBPUSD? I'm looking out for a buy. Yeah. Now you might be surprised. How is it that PEX is looking out for a buy? I'll explain. I'm going to give you a criteria for a buy. At the same time, I'm going to give you criteria for a sell. But I'm more going to favor. I'm going to be more favored. I'm going to favor the buy more than the sell. I'm going to favor the buy more than the sell. So just pay attention and you understand why. If you're ready, drop some fires in the chat. I want to go in depth into technicals now. I hope everybody that I've won have told me, because no more congratulations again. I hope everybody that I've won, we're done. Let us do some technicals analysis now. Let us dive into the chart. Let us see what we can get from this chart. Right here, if you're just joining us for the first time, we are here to help traders get funded, pass account, and of course, make good payout. If you've not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share it to your trader friend. Every single day we go live New York session, and we try to follow the chart, follow the peg strategy, and make something out. All right. So let's dive into technicals. Looking at this market right now, this is the same thing that is happening here, or sorry, the same thing that happened here that is happening here. The same thing that happened here is what is happening here. And if you can remember, before we entered a sell yesterday from here downwards, I gave you guys an analogy using here. And that analogy, I said, this market did what? A break of this high here, retesting back, pushed up. But at this spot, it got a double top and then it sold massively. And that is the same thing that we used for here. This market broke this high, retested back, and then it bought, created a double top here, and then sold massively, right? That's true. Now, I want you to see something. This market is still overall a downtrend. This market is still overall a downtrend. But for now, we are looking for a possible pullback. A possible pullback. A possible pullback. Somebody W pullback in the chat. W pullback in the chat. Pullback. We are looking for a possible. Listen to the word. Possible. Which means there is a chance it's not going to happen and there is a chance it is going to happen. I'm not saying the pullback, guys. W pullback in the chat. Now, look at this. The fact that this market created, look at this. To go to a lower time frame for you to understand better, let's go down to the 15. Let's go down to the 15. All right. This is a high. First, this is a bottom, like an equal low, right? But this is not my concern, actually. This is not my concern. My concern here is this high and this high. Now, remember what I said from the 4-hour time frame. This is a high. Let me remove this. This is a high right here. To be more precise, a lower high. Do you understand? A lower high, a lower high. Now, remember, whenever we're looking for a sell, what do we look for? Drop the answer in the chat. What do we look for? Whenever we're looking for a sell, what do we look for? For the market to continue selling, we need that movement, which is a lower high. Right? Right. We need that lower high. For the market to sell, we need a lower high. And what do I mean by lower high? Something of this nature. This is the lower high right here. Then the lower high is going to then create a lower low. Now look at this. The fact that we got this lower high here, then we are getting another lower high here. This is where, if we're plotting our Fibonacci, it is going to be a recent high to recent low, set our stop loss above it, and then we are going to be selling, right? Good. But in this case, this lower high was created, but now we didn't get a lower low. Instead, the lower high was now taken out. What does that mean? Automatically generating a double bottom, at the same time taking out the neckline. Am I making sense? If I'm making sense, W1 in the chat. If I'm making sense, drop 1 in the chat. Automatically creating a double bottom right here. And then once a neckline is taken out, of course, we need a retest back to the neckline and a buy. That's why I said I'm looking for buys. Look at this. If I'm making sense, drop 1 in the chat. I know a lot of people are going to be confused. How is Peck saying this? But then this is the reality of what I'm seeing on the chart. Look at this right here. Look at this right here, and then bring it into display. Bring it into play. Look at the two of them. Look at the two of them, right? Look at the two of them. You can see this market created low, lower high, lower low, then created, oh shit. Let me draw it again. Created low, created a lower high, then created a lower low, created a lower high now, equal low. Now, instead of the market to drop as supposed, it has taken out the high. Now we're expecting a retest back on that high for a buy. Look at it. Does it make sense? Does it look alike? Do they look alike? Look at this. Look at this. Do they look alike? We were expecting the market to sell. Unfortunately, it didn't. Instead, it took out the low, and then you can see the double bottom right there. You can see the double bottom right there, and then we are getting the market taking out this high. Automatically, the lower high now becomes a new high. The market has taken out the high. Resistance that was supposed to sell the market now becomes a support. We are expecting a buy. But then we need to put our eyes down because this buy is going to be happening anytime soon. We're buying GBP USD as we speak. We're buying GBP USD. We're buying GBP USD. Set your stop loss the right way. Set your stop loss the right way because the stop loss, the market might go into a little bit of drawdown, but then we're expecting a good move. Before I continue the explanation, buy GBP USD. Set your stop loss as suppose. Stops I'm using is 23 pips. Buy GBP USD. If you're starting risk 1%, if you're starting risk 1%, a stop loss of 23 pips, we are good to go. The reward is the high at which we sold from yesterday, which is up to 70 pips. So 70 pips in profit. That is our target. Okay, good. If you've executed, drop ones in the chat. If you've executed, drop ones in the chat. If you've executed, drop ones in the chat. Now, please call the stop loss out for us. Okay, let me see if I can do that. SL is 1.32654. TP2 is 1.33. This is not a financial advice. This is just me following my system. Know what you're doing. If it doesn't resonate with you, do not trade it. If it doesn't resonate with you, do not trade it. That's it. If it doesn't resonate with you, do not trade it. We are only buying until this high, which we sold from yesterday. Remember, I said this buy is a pullback, which means is a pullback trade. This buy is a pullback. Is a pullback. So put your eyes down for these buys. Is a pullback trade. So we're expecting the market to pull back here because there is a potential start of the uptrend. But we wouldn't say that entirely until this high is taken out. Until this high is taken out, we wouldn't say that entirely. Until this high is taken out, we wouldn't say that entirely. It might still be considered as a range. It might be considered as a new uptrend, but understand me rightly. Right here, right now, you can see that it looks similar to this. And as the fact that it looks similar to this, what does this tell you? It tells you that the market right here has a huge chance of buying as it did here. As it did here. Now, what are we expecting this guy to do? I am expecting it to buy up here. Then, the trend continuation, I will drop this market down. That is my expectation. I am on a buy as we speak, and you can see the parameters: stop loss, TP1, TP2. And I am expecting it to buy all the way to this point right here. And then I will expect a sell if all things being equal. Remember, this was where we sold from yesterday. Bro, the fact that I got broke even is painful. What can I say? Nothing. What can I say? Nothing. The fact that I got broke even or break even per se is quite painful. Once we get to this place, I'm going to set my take profit down here. But then there's a huge chance that if we get to this place, we're going to be getting more like a break and a retest to sell downwards. Let me delete a lot of these diagrams. Just know that as far as there's a chance that this market can buy, there's a chance that it is going to even sell harder. All right? There's a chance that it's going to even sell harder. There's a chance that it's going to even sell harder. So put your mind in the game. Early this morning, I was looking out for what a chance could be on this chart, and I noticed something. I noticed that this market is running on, or I would say is running from a massive sell-off. This market is running from a massive sell-off. Trust me, guys. If this market does the break and retest below here, the sell is going to be massive, about 200 pips downwards. But then, one thing I can tell you is a break and retest might not just do it immediately unless we have a great momentum from top to bottom, which is something like this top to bottom momentum I'm talking about. Like here. Like the market starts to sell. Like I was expecting the market to start selling from here all the way downwards, but you can see now it didn't do that. Now it is trying to make here look like a range to buy and then practically sell. So imagine entering a trade like this and then holding it for 250 pips. Wow. Wow. Imagine entering a sell from there and holding it 250 pips. That is going to be insane. That is going to be insane. And one thing you should never think is, oh, it cannot sell like that. Yee? The market have sold 400 pips in a week before. 500, in fact, 700 in a week. GBP USD, but it is like years ago. But one thing I want to tell you is, because the market sold doesn't mean it can't sell further. It can dip more. So all I'll just tell you is, have a good system that keeps you on track for a buy and keeps you on track for a sell. Have a system that keeps you on track for a buy and a system that keeps you on track for a sell and a system that keeps you on track without doing anything on the chart. Now let's go to Euro USD. I don't think there's anything going to happen on Euro USD for now, but then let us see. Now, if you look closely, Euro USD is looking just like GBP USD. The same double bottom on the same level, and the buys has already started. But in this case, I will wait for my sell here. So I'm going to set an alert here for Euro USD. Sell off here. This sell off here. And I should be waiting for it in 1 week. There's a reason why I set 1 week. The market might decide to buy up anything. I just want to give it time. Now, let me see something. Euro USD 2 has a huge chance of selling off greatly. Euro USD has a huge chance of selling off greatly, but then you have to be patient. You have to be patient. Yesterday, one of my mentees, I wanted him to take a trade on Euro USD. Now, there's a difference between when a newbie is taking a trade and a mentor is taking a trade, or an experienced trader is taking a trade. All right. This market yesterday, we wanted to enter for a sell from here. We wanted to enter a sell from here, but I gave him a parameter to look out for. Without that parameter, I am sure you would have gotten stopped out. Because do you see these weeks here? Sometimes a week can be in your favor. Sometimes they can be agent of darkness. You see all these weeks, mostly this one particularly, would have stopped him out. It would have stopped him out, but you know, you just have to keep following the rules. Just have to keep following the rules. And then the market did this push, came back down, only for one candle to shoot down. Of course, we're already done for the day. I end my trading by 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. Look at the time there. It is already 7. Look at the time there. It is already 7. You can see it. It is already 7. There's nothing I'm doing. That's 7 o'clock is already like 2 hours past closing time. Basically nothing. I can't do anything. But there is something I can do in the next few hours. And what is that? I can do this. I can do this. I can wait for a proper head and shoulder here. Fib alone will tell you that I am quite correct. I will wait for this head and shoulder, come here, probably a chart pattern, and I will dump this market 1 to 3 RR. You guys think 1 to 3 RR is not enough? It is super enough. If you can set your stop loss here, it will be the best stop loss setting ever. Set your stop loss here, 40 pips. I know it is too much. But if you set your stop loss there, 40 pips is like literally the best. But it depends on the time frame I'm entering anyway. depending on the time frame I'm entering. It depends on the time frame I'm entering. If I'm entering on the 4 hour, I'll have to set my stop loss here because, bro, you cannot play with these highs. You cannot play with these highs. Sometimes you might set a stop loss of 40 pips and then the market will just hit your entry and boom, sell off. It will look like you used the stop loss of 1 pip, or it will look like you should have used just 10 pip stop loss now and increase your lot size. You cannot tell. You don't know if the market is going to use that day and give you example, treat you badly. You'll be like, why did I even use 10 stop loss for Euro USD? One of the most manipulative pair if you don't set your key level right. But then you should know for sure that this market getting here, I am ready. If I'm entering on a lower time frame, then I know that my stop loss may not be as high as that. I will just utilize a stop loss using this high. I'm giving you guys nuggets on how to set stop loss. You don't set stop loss anyhow. Use market zones to set stop loss. Use key levels. If you don't know how to draw your key levels, then one thing is sure. Our payout mentorship is available for you, which you can join so you can pass prop firms massively with the exact system I'm using, or you can learn the peg strategy system. It's that simple. Something good is coming soon, and I'm telling you for sure, you guys are not ready. You guys are not ready. So for me, if I'm entering here, I'll have to set my stops here. Like 20 pips is okay. TP1 is going to be here. And then I'll be looking for like 1 to 3 weeks to reward around this region. But just know that ultimate TP can come here. Ultimate TP can come here. We are still bearish, guys. We are still bearish. We are still fully bearish. We're still fully bearish. Like, we're still fully bearish. Unless that high is taken out, then we can start considering change of trend. If you're understanding me, drop some tools in the chat. If you're understanding me, drop some tools in the chat. Drop 2 in the chat. Drop 2 in the chat. If you're understanding what I'm talking about, drop 2 in the chat. So like I said, for me, I'm expecting a buy on GBP USD and then a sell later on. Now, listen, this sell might not happen this week. This sell might not happen this week. So this is an opportunity for you to get your account with Goat Funded Trader. Because see, if you've been following me for a long time, in fact, if you've been following me for like 1 week now, you should have heard me talk about patience a lot of times. Opportunity for you to trade does not end as long as you have a good system. Trading days, trading opportunities doesn't end. But guess what ends? If your account blow, your trading ends. Unless you buy another one. Unless you buy another one. That is it. If your trading ends, you're done. But right now, as long as there is market, there is always the peg strategy. There will always be trading setups. There will always be trading setups. So don't panic. Don't do that here. We are here to follow system, follow strategy, follow our setups, and cook and get payout. It's that simple. Cook and get payout. That payout, the $2,000 payout of CIST, I got that on CIST, which is like, bro, this is like CIS, and today is 19. I posted it on 18. So CIS, that's like after like 2 weeks. That's when I'm posting it. So why did I say so? It is not everything you see, or it's not everything that is posted on the internet. It's not everything that's posted on the internet. I really do not want to even post it. I just be like, let it slide. But I look at it, I be like, bro, I've talked about it on my live. So let me just post it and use that trade and do the example, because that trade, that is not the only trade we took now. So that trade alone didn't even give me $2,000. It was the one that was the trade that gave me more money. So it led to the payout, because we've been on this live bagging trades and all those stuff. So you shall get the point. Not everything is posted on the internet. So at the end of the day, if you see good blues, appreciate. If you see red, appreciate. I know that there's losses and there's wins, so I'm not here to come and be hiding anything. If I lose here, I'll send it to the Telegram. If I send it to the Telegram, something about me is if I send the trade idea to Telegram and I lose, I will send that trade. But if I don't send the trade in the Telegram, even if I lose, I'm not sending it there. Because what guides it? What can guide it? Nothing. This is the before, there is no before. So why should I post the after? Do you get the point? So, but then let us see. Our eyes is still locked in on Euro USD. Now let us see USD card. I posted a trade on USD card and everybody is expecting to buy USD card. But as a peg strategist, I did some other few analysis and I realized something. Let's go to USD card. I realized something. Let's go to USD card. Now, can you see USD card? Can you see what's happening on USD card? WUSD card on the chart, guys. If you're not in blues on GBP USD, I don't know what you're doing. If you're not in blues on GBP USD, I don't know what you're doing. If you're not in blues on GBP USD, I don't know what you're doing. I just took the screenshot like right now. If you're not in blues on GBP USD, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? We're just getting started. Actually, we're just getting started. W blues on the chart if you're in blues. Go and check your trade. W blues on the chart if you're in blues. I just took the screenshot right now from TradingView, from MT5. I mean, if you're not in blues, what are you doing? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Patience. Let's see if this market is going to get to the moon. Get to the moon. Moon. Moon is the goal. Moon is the goal. As long as we're buying, we are going to the moon. If we're selling, we're bleeding. As long as we're buying, we're going to the moon. I ain't seen the blues. Didn't you guys trade? I ain't seen the blues. Drop the blues. Drop the blues. Go and check your trade and drop the blues. Oh, you guys were scared? I ain't seen the blues. What's going on? Ah, shit. You guys are scared, bro. Nobody's in blues. I'm not really a newcomer, though. But I'm accepting nevertheless. Now, what am I expecting on USD card? USD card is diving downwards. USD card is nose diving. Now I'm seeing the blues. I'm seeing the blues. I'm seeing the blues. Even if it's one person, I'm seeing the blues. Oh. Okay. I'm seeing the blues. I'm seeing the blues. I'm seeing the blues. Blues. Nice one. Just use risk management. Everybody will lose at some point. Everybody will lose at some point. Why are you scared? Excuse me. Welcome, welcome. Tech Family 5142. Welcome on board. If you're just joining us for the first time, because it seems like this is your first time here, subscribe, like, and of course, we trade live every single day, 1 p.m. So turn on the post notifications so you get notified when we are live. Currently, we are on a trade on GBP and everybody is in blues, as you can see right here. But right now, we're looking at selling USD card. But because I'm on a trade on GBP I'm not going to be selling, only just doing the analysis for you guys. So let's dive in. Now, USD card, I told you guys that I was expecting a buy on USD card, right? But I did some analysis again and I didn't do that execution because the market didn't give me what I wanted. And that's why you're seeing me buying GBP and I'm not selling USD card for now. Now, what am I expecting? What am I expecting? The next 9 minutes, this live is going to be ending. So I need you guys to be hyperactive. Now, if you look at this market right now, you will notice one thing. The market is what? Or I would say here, this zone, look at this. This zone right here, this is a ranging zone. This is a ranging zone. Do you understand me, guys? This is a ranging zone. That is a ranging zone. Now, for the fact that this is a ranging zone, what does it mean? Start from here. Firstly, this market created a lower high right here, retested back, and then sold downwards, retested back for a lower high, sold again. But this is not my concern, only here. Now, the fact that the market did a lower high here, when we got into here again after a massive sell and buys, we got here, we started selling downwards. Lower high, we sold. Now, look, we started ranging inside here with indecisive choppiness. The market started being choppy and all those stuffs, right? We got to this place, we sold downwards aggressively. And this was what led us to selling NFP 2 weeks ago. Now, we got to this place here, we bought massively, it bought, and then we got here and now sold down. Tell me, with all of these explanations and examples that have happened in the past, what is the chance that this market won't sell from here? It has even provided us a double top. What is the chance that the market won't sell from there? Out of 100, what is the chance that the market won't sell from there? Out of 100, what do you think? What is the chance that the market won't sell from there? What do you think? Vintage, I just seen your certificate. See how clean the certificate is. See how clean the certificate is, guys. See how clean the certificate is. Congratulations, Vintage, once more. Congratulations. Big win, big win. 10K account. Phase 2 done. Easy peasy. Hello live. Hello live. I see your payout. I see your payout. I see your payout. Congratulations to you. You can see it right here. You guys can see it right here. We are making funded traders, guys. We're making funded traders. We're making funded traders. The goal is 100. We've gotten about how many now? Probably 15 or 10, 10 to 15. Alo Undubisi. Oh, Undubisi Kekime. Alo Undubisi. Meaning this alo means alo. Igbo and their pronunciation. Alo. Alo Ndubisi. Nice one. $181. You can see the payout certificate right here. Very clean. Very nice. Very nice. Congratulations to you guys. Big one, big one, big one, big one, big one. It's time for us to maximize this pay. It's time for us to maximize this pay. It's time for us to maximize this pay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's time for us to maximize the pay to be like this. 2K, 2K. 181,000 is $181 is about how many Ks? It's not like over 200K, bro. From using only 30,000 naira to get 200K. That's a lot of money, bro. That's a lot. Now, 60%, which means it is over average. It is more than a 50% chance. So he said 60% that USD card is going to sell. Double top is not complete yet. Why do you say that? We can obviously see it is completed. Why do you say that? Look at this. Isn't it complete? This is the first one. Second one came down here. In fact, you're getting a tweezer top. Why do you think it is not complete yet? Why do you think so? It is completed. 70% chance we sell. Now, if I was to sell this trade, I completely know that it is against the trend. Right? But I'm not interested in selling. But if I was to sell it, these are the reasons why I would sell it. Right? Now, number one reason is the market is on a ranging zone, which means this is a verified resistance. Thereby, the market is selling off of it most of the time. That's number one. Number two, we can see that the market sold from here despite the potential buy from here. It sold from here drastically without even a double top, right? Thirdly, the market coming in here is finding it difficult because the selling pressure started, the buying pressure was reducing. That's why you can see few candles trying to sell, trying to buy, trying to sell. And then we got one that push up here and now here. Now, the third reason is a double top. And then the fourth reason is a 4-hour candle tweezer top. Tell me, there is a huge chance. If you look at it, the market is on a major resistance, but it's trending, is ranging. I mean, it is on a major resistance. It is a double top. And then there is a 4-hour candle closure below the zone. And there is also a 1-hour head and shoulder, which we can attest to. 1-hour head and shoulder, which we can attest to. So for me, there is a 85% chance that it is going to sell. Remember, 85% chance, which means there's a 15% that is going to buy. But looking at this right now, if I was to sell this market, I have the reasons to sell it, and I would have entered, set my stops here, and TP. The only reason why I wouldn't sell is not the two reasons actually. Number one, I'm already on a trade on GBPUSD. Number two, this is not a 1 to 3 weeks reward. This is not a 1 to 3 weeks reward. This is just a 1 to 1.8, which is not up to 1 to 2. And I cannot deprive myself. You can see, guys, you can see the massive engulfing candles. You can see the massive engulfing candles here, right? If you set your stops here, 25 pips, the take profit is 1 to 7 RR, which is just 43 pips. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. I'm deviating from time frames to time frames. I want you guys to understand I don't use only one time frame. I'm using the 4 hour, I'm using the 1 hour, I'm using the 15 minutes. I'm using it to explain. But currently I am on the 30 minutes time frame, which I'm going to be switching now to the 4 hour time frame. So I'm currently on the 4 hour time frame as we speak. So now this is what I'm expecting because this is a ranging market. So anything can happen as long as you're on the defined resistance or defined support. So this is going to be the end of our live stream for today. You know what we do. If you've not gotten an account with GoFunded Trader, use the link in the description to get an account with GoFunded Trader. 40% off is here for you. And of course, I think if you get an account with GoFunded, you're going to be getting an extra one free. If you want to join the PEG strategy, to join the PEG Payout One mentorship, and I'm going to be showing you everything you need to get your first funded payout. A lot of people have been joining this live stream and a lot of people are winning. So if you're winning from the side, you know what it means to be in the game. I'm Pex, and of course, something new is coming. So subscribe, turn on the post notification, like, and share, because when it drops, it's going to be a banger. Let us see our trade first before I call it off. Let us see our trade first on GBPUSD. Okay, we're in good blues. We're good blues. We're in good blues. We're close to TP1. We're close to TP1. We're close to TP1. What did you ask? What did you ask? What did you ask? Ask again. We're close to TP1, right? So just be patient. Just be patient. We'll strike TP1 and then we're good to go. No, don't do that. Why? You guys need to be patient. No, don't do that. We should set a sell limit on. No, don't do that. Drop your questions. Drop your questions. I need to leave like right now. The question is, what is the highest amount of trade you can take based on your system? It's quite confusing, isn't it? Like, it's quite confusing. I don't understand why you asked the question. What is the highest amount of trade you can take based on your system? Are you talking about risk? Are you talking about risk? Like, what's the highest risk I can take? What's the highest risk I can take on a trade based on my system? Rephrase that question. Rephrase that question. Let's just 210. 210. I'm going to be cutting the live. 210. 210. Rephrase that question. What is the highest trade risk I can take based on my system? Highest trade risk. I ain't getting an answer. I'm going to be cutting this live in a bit. What's the highest trade risk? Is that what you mean? What's the highest amount of trade you can take based on your system? It doesn't make any sense for me. Well, let me just answer the question broad. What's the highest trade risk I can take? Because of the prop firm that I'm using, I have different prop firms. I stick to like 2%, 2.5. If it is a risk, 2%, 2.5. That's the max I can do on one particular trade. That's the max I can do. All right, guys, I'll call it a day. And of course, use the link in the description to get an account with GoFunded Trader and join the Payout 101 mentorship. Peace, guys. Peace.